Okay, hi. I'm really bad at this library thing, I know, and I'm really trying to get better at it. I'm not sure how to do this or what to show you or what you'd even like to know. So I'm going to get myself up to my books, and if you see, I'll talk about some of them. If you see something interesting, I don't know, shoot me a message and we'll discuss that book. How's that sound? Let me get this thing turned around so I can show you my books, and then we'll talk some more. Okay, this is easier because I can actually wear my glasses and you can't see me in my glasses. So I'm going to scan. Okay, I have mythology A through Z. I have books on hand fasting and wedding rituals and things like that. Because you'll notice I have a lot of books that have to do with religion, and that's for reference the most. I like to go through them and see what's what and who's who. And not that any religion is right or wrong. I just like to know about all different kinds. I also have a lot of healing stuff because I do a little bit of healing. And I said do, sorry. And I have crystal books because you all know I'm into crystals. And that's already barking at somebody. And I have a lot of herb books. I have Cunningham's Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs because I like to deal with herbs. Interdimensional Communication is a course that I took. Some other religious books that I have. Keys to the Kingdom. That is a book on, can you see that? Oh, Jesus and the Mystic Kabbalah. And that's all about the Jewish teachings in Jesus Christ and how they played in together. And I haven't finished reading that one yet, but I'm going to. Sorry, there's a bar in my way. I have the complete book of incense oils, and I have a Catholic Bible. Believe it or not, I'm Catholic, and that's the first Catholic Bible I've ever owned, and I just got it like 2 years ago. So here's a spirit book. It's an encyclopedia. Most of these are encyclopedias. Now, this is not to offend anyone, but this is because of me, because I'm an idiot when it comes to some of these things. So the Idiot's Guide to Wicca and Witchcraft. That's for me to learn a little bit of what I can about your religions and my daughters. Reincarnation of Biblical People. That is a good book. The Book of Angels. This is also a dictionary of magic. I'm going through quickly before everybody gets home from work. This is the Watkins Dictionary of Magic. And again, it's a reference book. A lot of my books are just that. They're, here, I don't know, I just opened up a page. Mysteries. It's kind of getting blurry that way. But anyway, and here, myrrh, and it tells you all about myrrh and what it is, and all types of magic, like terms that you might use, and that sort of thing. The Jesus Family Tomb, Praying with Power, The Case of Christ, or The Case for Christ. These are all books on, how can I say, like the Gnostic books are the books that people say were actually left out of the Bible. So it's a big question. Is the Bible really what it should be? And I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I know that I believe in my Lord, and I know that you guys believe in your religions and your gods and goddesses, and that I believe that's great. I just believe that if we love, then I don't see why we need to worry about whether everything was perfect. This is a good book, Herbs for Your Health. This tells you a little bit of things that you can use, eat, take, that are really good for certain health conditions. I'm trying to open up the book with one hand. Like there's ginkgo. Tells you everything that ginkgo is good for. And it's just a really good little reference book if you're into herbs at all. And here again, those are just some. How psychic are you? Yes, I like those. This is another reference book on the Catholic Church. Tells me a little bit about, like, Catechism of the Catholic Church. Tells you a little bit about the Catholic Church. I have Scrying for Beginners. I have a chart on the principles of spiritualism, which my daughter has one, and I think she showed you that already. I also have some how-to books, like Bath and Beauty Splash. These books here tell you how to make things. Nature's Beauty Tips. These have some really simple shampoo recipes. There you go. Teaches you, shows you how to make shampoos and things like that out of stuff you can buy in the store. And that's by Deb Carpenter. Nature's Beauty Kit. Cosmetic recipes you can make at home. So if you want to write that down, And maybe you can find that. Probably it looks like an older book, so probably at a used bookstore would be a good place to find that one. Magical aromatherapy. Now there's all kinds of aromatherapies. Like this one here is the aromatherapy pocketbook, and this is magical aromatherapies. It tells you what aromatherapy has to do with magic as well. There's different fragrances that bring out different things in magic, and this book kind of tells you a little bit about that. So if you want to know anything more about that book, that's Magical Aromatherapy. Forward by Robert Tisserand. I can't see that. Can you see that? Cunningham. Da-da-da-da-da. There's a very well-known name. Let's see what else I have. Heal Yourself with Flowers and Other Essences. I'm sorry I'm going so fast, but it's hard for me to hold this tablet up. Oh, and those are my animal-loving books. My birds, my animal tracks, wildflowers. Oh, here's a very good book. Okay, this is the minister in me, guys. So I know a lot of you don't believe in demons. You don't believe in evil. I understand that. I do. So that is my book, The Prayers That Rot Demons and Break Curses. I'm sure some of you do believe in curses, because I've heard a lot of you say, I feel like I've had the evil eye placed on me and things like that. So this is one of my reference books. I have also all kinds of little touch points, prayer books, if anybody wants anything. In the Christian aspect, that's simple. Touch points is good. They have touch points for students too. Here's my little pendulum magic book and my practical guide to the ruins and an instant guide to medicinal plants, healing herbs, and health foods that heal. Oh, there's aura readings for beginners. What color is your aura? And of course my Spiderwick Chronicles. And there's practical guide to psychic powers. And I do believe that everybody has psychic powers within them. They just need to learn to develop how to bring them out. These books here are very, very good. If you can get these practical guide to books, these are Llewellyn books. They are beginners books. This, like the Beginner's Guide to Aura Readings, Scrying for Beginners, those are all Llewellyn books. See the little moon at the bottom? Those are all very, very, very good teaching books. They do teach you how to do a lot of stuff, and they're not that expensive. So if you get online and look up Llewellyn's, I also have Garden Herbs and the Cook's Herb Gardening. Also, I do dream analysis. Now, this is my Holy Bible from my Universal Life Church, which is a different one than any other Bible. So that's a more universal way of thinking. I have some dream books here. I do also do dream analysis. So sometimes I'll use a dream book as a reference if I can't quite get something to come to me. Now, before anybody gets home, I would like to show you my Book of Shadows, I guess you want to call that. And I want to bring it out this way. Oh, I also have books up there. I'm sorry, it's a little ADD moment. I'm not tall enough to get up there, so we might have to do that in a few minutes. But I want to show you this too, a little bit. Now, not everybody is supposed to show all their private stuff, but this is what you want to call, I guess, my Book of Shadows, and I decorated it myself. It's just a plain book that I got. I will now coexist and my tolerance, believe in it stickers on there. And it's not all written in. I want you to know that I don't feel that you have to write everything in your books. I've got things that meant something to me. This is a saying, a poem. But I've got my little charts, and I tape them in there nicely. And then I write my notes on them. And there's the Wiccan Read. And then here are some things that I have written. I keep everything that's important to me in here. Anything that I might want a quick reference on, like my directions, and like the direction north represents your breath. And what's needed to live is oxygen, and the chant for that, the element, is air. And so I keep all of that all written. How the four directions, your being, and the four elements fit together. And that's the stuff that I write in here. And I don't know. It's a Book of Shadows is your book of whatever you want it to be, whatever you want to keep in it, so that you can know where to find it at a split second. I also take some things out of books and offline, like the Universal Law right here. I wasn't going to write all that. I thought it was a cool picture. I printed it out and I taped it in there. And it still makes it universal law. The law of energy, the law of environment, the law of free will. Just, you know what I'm saying? So that's all. I just wanted to share this with you. I don't share. My daughter doesn't bother going in it, but she knows that she can at any time she wants. And I just wanted to share with you how I do that.